One local man's life was going nowhere fast. In and out of jail was all he really knew until one day he got connected to an organization called Interfaith Outreach. And that's when things really started to change. So here to tell us more about his story and the organization itself is Hezekiah Morris and Sean. Thank you guys for joining us today. Hezekiah, give me a little brief history about your story.
Basically what my story does is based on my life growing up and the problems and troubles that I went through growing up, and how as I reached adulthood, the troubles followed me from my childhood, and I was in and out of jail, and I battled addictions and all kinds of other stuff that held me back. And I always wanted to overcome them, but it seemed like every time I went one step forward, I kept going two steps backwards, and then my last time when I was incarcerated, I got in touch with a guy named Steve Benetti out of Interfaith Outreach. He had a class there, life coping skills. And he told me that I could still dream, that I could still be somebody, and I could still do what I wanted to do and get out of life what I wanted. So I took it to heart, and I was like, okay, let's try this one more time, And when I get out, I just pressed and pressed on, and I wrote the book. And I just wanted to write the book to let everybody to know, never give up on your dream. Always keep pushing. No matter what, we still can overcome. We might not have the best life, or we might not be living the best life, but we can still keep pushing and keep striving to be the best person that we can be. No matter what somebody can say, oh, no, you can't do it, but we always can, and that we're always somebody. And that's what my book is about. It's trying to help the young adults and the teenagers and even the adults, like, hey, we can make it. It's okay to make mistakes. And we're going to keep making mistakes, but as long as we learn from our mistakes and try to be productive members of society. And the book touches on everything from domestic violence to addictions and everything. And it's a part of me, and I wanted to put it out there to let people know it's okay.
And that's such a good inspiration to people out there who are struggling because, you had been in and out of jail, so this wasn't your first time in, and it was just one simple message from one person that changed your life.
Yeah, basically it was, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I want to complete something. I've always started something, but I never completed something. And I just thought back, I was like, okay, let's do this. People need to hear my story. Maybe I can help somebody.
Yeah, and so it's good to know that it's never too late. And Sean, what does it mean to you to know that Interfaith Outreach had such a big impact in somebody's life?
Well, we are very excited, and we feel that the greatest gift we give people in need is support. If they want to improve their situation, we are there to support them in any way. And if that means helping them along their journey when they stumble, we're there for them. But we are very, very excited for the success that Hezekiah has had.
Well, let's get that information out there. If you want to read his book, Restoring Hezekiah, it's on Amazon.com, and you can find it at Barnes & Noble. And if you want more information about Interfaith Outreach, they're located on Clay Street in Lynchburg, 434-846-6098. You can find them on Facebook or online at interfaithoutreach.org. And we'll be right back.